Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have National Fat Citizen Nick. Good morning to you. Fuzzy Dunlop, Frank Dusk, Walker Hound, Rhett Berg, Kelvin, Cicino, Amateur Genius, Fat Citizen Gary, Fat Guy JQ, Churv Dusk. Oh, goodness. Good morning to you, Billy Joe, Rips Mod, July Peppers, Double RC, Believer, Christopher, Don Burberry, Trader Page, Kurt, Sounder Evolution, Richard Harris, Brishti, Picky Anya, Barefoot Greenback, G-Man, Skunked 8, Sully, Evelyn, good morning, DM, Salty, Sailor Trades, Greg, Tampa Trades, Jose, Forza Chat, Otter, Jason, Wiki Bobby, Olay, Henrik, good morning, Sunrise Driver, Avi, Archie, Amber, Apple Bottom Jeans, Crypto Trades, Alex O, good morning to you, John, TJP, Last Click, Ron, Ronnie, Love Wetlands, Charlie FXP, Balders, good morning, Justin, Manny, Paul, Plant, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, FA, Dr. Thunderfunk? Good morning, Broccoli, Frank Picano. What's up, everybody? If you forgot, it is Valentine's Day today, so if you forgot to do something, I believe 1-800-Flowers does same-day delivery. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure. Good morning to you, Amateur Genius. Fresh this morning. Well, thank you. Feel fresh. I haven't taken any trades. Yesterday was not fresh. Yesterday I was in the green, and I was deep in the red, and then I got less red, and I got green somehow, some way. Market gave us some interesting opportunities. In fact, we should probably let's take a look at yesterday's trade, shall we? Bring up the 10-second chart here. Yesterday's trades were lovely. Okay, so this was the trade that I started out with right here. This was off the open. The open went crazy, and I shorted it, and I got a little nice little drop right there. That put me up on the day $1,900, and then I. This is the worst part. I was done for the day mentally, and then I watched this thing go and go and go and go and go, and then on the first pullback in consolidation, I thought we were going to go straight for 22,100. I started added into it, and then it wasn't going, so I covered, and that put me in the red. And then this was the short that I took. That made me less red, and then I shorted finally here. Look at that cover. Ooh, beautiful cover right there. Shorted that put me back in the green. Yesterday I made $900 and some odd there, but felt like a losing day or even like a break-even day. But overall, happy to be not red anymore. So it was a good day, and I haven't taken any trades since. Here we are. During the when I was writing the morning memo, I wanted to take this short from the 50s, I believe. No, to the 50s is what I was looking at. It was this perk back up that I was looking for, and then this interaction here. I didn't take any of it, so kind of bummied, but you know, it is what it is. So Richard Harris says, I went deep red yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. I always want to hear that people are doing well with their trades. Is there anything that you can share about your trading yesterday? It could be helpful for all of us out here. It's always good to hear stories about how y'all did yesterday's trades. I mean, you just look at this and you say, well, I covered there. If I would have just stuck around, this was the tariff news that brought it down straight back to Monday's high. And this would have been a great long. If you missed that, you got the pullback here where it didn't pull back lower. So it made a higher low. That would have been lovely. Imagine if you got in somewhere in this wick here, just say you got like 930 and you rode that all the way up to, you know, the 70s. So you're talking about 140 points, 140 points, 20 contracts. That would be what? $56,000. So yesterday, I think, was a great day for opportunities if you're able to get on the right side of the market. But me personally, I was not on the right side of the market for a big portion of it. This is what really blasted me, was longing right there. So it's all about timing, folks. Trading is all about timing and taking advantage of the opportunities when they come to you. For instance, it doesn't matter that the price did actually trade to my target of 22,100. It matters that I took it when it pulled back before it went there. So even though the market hit 22,100, it doesn't matter. It's all about timing. If you're taking it from down here to 22,100, hey, that's a great trade. But from there, I mean, I could have held all the way through that. That would have been really stupid. Could hold all the way through that and be really drawn down, and it goes to 22,100 and more. But yeah, that would be absolutely stupid to do that. So there you go. Good morning there, Sasha Flo. Good to see you. Hope your wife is great. Thank you so much, Love Wetlands. She is doing much better. Yesterday was like her, I guess kind of like the swan song of the flu cold thing that she's had. So she is feeling much better. And we have, like I told you folks yesterday, the day before, we have dinner reservations tomorrow. So it's gonna be nice. Hopefully she's fully back to at least to 85% tomorrow. I'm assuming she probably will be around 80% today. Thank you for asking, though. That means a lot. Thank you. Forever Flowers. Not sure what they are treated with, but will make the lady happy for the extended period. Yeah, that's it. There's a bunch of different those rose companies out there that do those. I forget the name. There's anyway, I can't remember. Let's see here. I've been trading options for a while, finally on futures, and I'm learning a hell of a lot from you. Thank you there, Apple Bottom Gene. The good thing about futures is that, in this example I talked about here, let's just say it wasn't as extreme. Let's just say that you did have, you're at 22,040 and your target is 100. Let's just say it pulled back to 22,000 evens and then it went to 100. The thing about options is that you wouldn't really get that opportunity even if it went there, because you're paying the cost in theta and it's taken against you, especially if you're playing 0 DTs. Futures you're getting the price here and now when you get it, and then the price that you're out at is here and now when you get it. There's nothing ticking against you like options are a ticking time bomb. I always say, I coach people for options for over a year in Clubhouse, and it's all about your anticipating where the puck is going to go, whereas futures is where's the puck here and now, and then when you're out, where's the puck here and now. So there you go. Made 1K on this short. Which one, Otter? Good morning, Ribs. Good morning, Rhino. Which perfume do you use? I don't use any perfume. I use cologne. I have a bunch of different colognes. I like to smell good. I like my smell good. Same for me. Was up 400, gave back 500, ended up 500 in profit, but not feeling good about it. Yeah, I was too much in my own head when I was taking the trades. I should have just locked up, because I said multiple times to the Discord crew, I was like, hey, I'm done trading for the day. I'm going to lock it up here. And then I sat and I watched the market just go on a 200-point tear. And you can call it FOMO, but just a lack of emotional control got me into that trade. And then going red, and I thought I was done. And then I saw more opportunities to the short side, and I took 2 more shorts, and I was able to get back to even. So thankfully, the market gave me opportunities to trade, and I was able to take those opportunities. But yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. When you still take trades and it feels like, you didn't quite do well, didn't quite perform. And especially, even though this is $900 in profit with my fees, I mean, what did I actually make yesterday? Let's see. Let me pull up my broker. Yesterday with fees, my total take home was $665. So I paid was $925 minus $665. I paid $260 in fees yesterday. So, it's because it was, a lot of trades. I took multiple trades. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, 4 decently sized trades. So there you go. You mark every day's high or just Monday. This is Spaceman BTC. It's an add-on for trading view that I use that was recommended to be by one of the mods in MC is a great add-on, and it maps out all of this stuff for you automatically, so you don't have to, which is great. Psycat says, just passed my 150K combine. Nice work there, buddy. If you're greening your first couple trades, just stop trading. Greed is the killer. Yeah, for me, I've been trading for 10 years. This is going to be my 11th year of trading. For me personally, I used to sit there and I would try to exhaust myself as much as I could. When I ran out of mental capital, I'd just sit and watch the market to try to build my pattern recognition, which was, I think, personally helpful for my trading. But I agree with you. The idea is, for me, number one, do I have mental capital? And number two, do I have the motivation to trade? Yesterday, I lacked the motivation to trade when it mattered, because if I was focused on trading, I would have caught something of that 200-point rip to the north side here. This was, the low was 820 and it ripped all the way up to 22,040. So you're talking about 220 points to the top side. If I was focused, if I had the mentality of like, I still want to be trading, then I probably would have caught a piece of that. I had the mentality of saying, I don't want to trade anymore. And I literally watched that thing rip 220 points to the sky. And that's what gave me the idea of, hey, maybe I should continue trading. And that was a bad idea. So yeah, a little bit of what you're saying. Which time frame are you using for the NQ? It depends. I'm looking at the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, the 5 minute, the 2 minute. Depends on what the idea is for the trade, but always looking left into the higher time frames and developing something in the lower time frames. This is just the 1 minute so you can see all of my executions, because it's not very helpful if I go to like the 15 minute here and then you can see, you can't really see any of the executions, but there's all my past executions from the past few days on my personal brokerage account there. But this is the 1 minute here now that I am showing. Good morning, all. Let's go. Finally Friday. Yes, indeed, Tony. It is. Early January, I had 7 days in a row where I made over 1K and then end the day in the red. So yesterday when I saw 1K in the P&L, I instantly closed the after open short, and turns out that was my best option. Nice work there, Otter. Way to go. Anya took the short overnight done for the day. I was looking at that before I went to bed too. I'm like, right as I'm laying down to go to bed, I was like, you know what? I could put on, a couple contracts or something. Because I said, boy, this looks awfully toppy. This looked like a nice draw of liquidity there. I was like, boy, that looks awfully toppy. I could have just put on a couple contracts or something. Of course I didn't. So congratulations to you though. That's lovely. Arturo says, I was up 800 before the open. I should have just walked away, exhausted my mental capital from overtrading, and blew my account. I'm sorry to hear that. Always try to set something in the way of you blowing the account. Like, I get it if the account only has like $200 or something left in it. Totally understand. But if your account is a normal, healthy balance, a tradable balance, where you can withstand multiple losses, go ahead and set a daily loss limit so you can't do that to yourself. Because one of the things that's really hard to anticipate is our tilted self. And I'm speaking from experience. I still go on tilt from time to time. It's obviously much more controlled from when I first had started. Oh, wow, Mr. Kofifi taking a $12,000 payout. Congratulations to you, buddy. Nice work. Give it up for Kofifi. One of the things that it's very hard to anticipate, whether you've been in the game for a while or you're newer to trading, it's hard to anticipate our tilted self and what we can do to ourselves, the damage that we can do to ourselves. So we have to set up goals and parameters that prevent our tilted self from causing us future damage. We don't want to have our tilted self cause our future self irreparable damage. And when I'm talking about irreparable damage, I'm talking about blowing an account, losing an account, taking a funded account from profitable to not profitable. And the way that you do that is by setting a daily loss limit or a daily profit goal. And like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. I still run into tilt from time to time, and it comes in very many different forms. It's the same reason we tend to wear seatbelts when we're driving. It's why they call it a car accident. It's not called a car on purpose. It's called a car accident. We don't anticipate when we're driving that somebody's going to T-bone us and run a red light and we're going to get smashed. It's just something that happens. It's something that we can't predict. And our tilted selves are much like a car accident where we don't anticipate them happening that day, but our tilted self will rear its ugly head and it can bring irreparable damage to our account. So we have to create a seatbelt, or we have to add a daily loss limit. We have to add something that's going to prevent us from doing that. So think about that today as you're setting yourself ready to trade if you haven't already, or if you're taking trades. Maybe it's time to go ahead and set some limits for yourself so that that tilted self doesn't rear its ugly head and cause yourself irreparable damage there. Farang says, in hindsight, do you feel you took any bad trades, errors on yesterday's trades, or you stand behind each of these? Like I said, the only trade that I think was not so great was adding on this first pullback for the long here, because I was looking for a pullback below 50s, layering into that and then going up for 22,100, because we were so strong into that move, and I watched it. I should have added on this pullback, and I watched it go and go and go, and I kept on thinking as it's going up, I'm like, dude, just lock up, you missed it. And then as we came up to 50, there was a lot of strong buyers on the tape. We pulled back below 50, and I said, okay, this is where I'm going to get this 50. And I had a target, like a soft target of 75, hard target of like 100, 22,100. And even though we hit that towards the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because it's all about timing with trading, right? So with this trade here, easily the worst trade of the day. This is what brought me from green to red. Easily my worst trade of the day. Would I go back and change anything of it? I should have just remained locked up, because I missed the entire move. I mean, I covered down here. I could have flipped long. I could have gone long off of this candle. I could have gone long here. I missed all of the smart trades. Now, even though this could have easily taken out the liquidity at 100 first, even then, I don't think it was a good idea that I should have continued to trade there. Now, after the fact, I took pause, right? I took pause, and I thought I was done for the day. I even posted that on Twitter. I as soon as I closed the trade, I screenshotted my P&L and I closed it. And then I watched again. And I said, you know what? If it does have a rejection bounce, there could be a rejection bounce short. And that's what I took there, was that one initially, covered that. And then as we had this breaking into this pocket of liquidity, I took that short down there. So these two trades I thought were really great. This trade I thought was really great. But this trade I think was a mix of regret, FOMO, and also not being in the right mindset to trade. So would I go back and take that specific trade? No, but it also invited me to take these two trades, which I thought were nice trades. So there you have it. Smart to not try to go out tonight. Food probably bought going to be as good due to pressure on the ships. Yeah, I said that yesterday. I think that going out on Valentine's Day is not great. I think you have better luck. Dude, these squawks, these guys will not shut up. Keep waiting for them to talk or to stop talking. But Valentine's Day, I think that tomorrow is the worst day. Tomorrow is the best day, because get a lot of those prefix menus. A lot of the food is prepared by kitchen staff that's overwhelmed. So food isn't made with love. More to you, MJ. Going into the weekend, green is so important. I agree with you. I've been there many times where I'm like, Friday, it's 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'm trading after hours in equities, and it's just not a good feeling. Been there many, many times in my trading career, and it's not fun. Passed my combine yesterday. First one in 2025. Took 2 days. Made 59 off of 2 trades. First losing, then one winning trade to bring me back in the green. Locked out for the day. Today is birthday. Happy birthday, one-on-one trader. Happy birthday to you. Apple Bottom Genius says, I'm still short options primarily. Learned for years, experience on the floor. Loving no theta futures, but man, the leverage is insane. Yeah, on options, you essentially get 100x leverage, which is just very nice. Although, I mean, futures are a leveraged product. It's very leveraged. Like, you buy one contract, you are getting what, 22,086. You're buying $441,000, which you can get for like $1,000 worth of margin cash. Let's see here. Ron says, it just doesn't feel like I achieved something if I'm done 945, but technically if I would trade 20 accounts, it would have been 8K, which is ridiculous. There you go. Ryan says, I'm down 4K. Any advice? Take a break. If you're trying to chase whatever your drawdown is or how much you're down, it's usually not going to end well. So take a break, maybe take the rest of the day off and come back Monday with fresh eyes. Opinion of the market today. I think the best trade was that short where we were not. This Globex short was lovely, but now I'm kind of waiting to see if there's any other setups, since we have, we're kind of just bumping between these two levels daily open from Globex and where we are kind of bumping into that right now. Don says, correct me if I'm wrong. It's the same manipulation every day. Market open at 3 p.m. in whatever direction it takes. After 8 hours, starts to get back to previous movement and some more. It's every day. I mean, it depends. We can be in certain cycles of the market where patterns do repeat themselves, but patterns have a good way of stopping to repeat themselves eventually. So, I mean, if that's the pattern that you're seeing emerging, take the trade and see how it works out. It's called forward testing. Harris, do you think the NQ will hit all-time highs today? We got some, we got ways to go here. We're talking about, I guess it's up here at 455. Yeah, we got a ways to go. I don't think that we're going to make 400 points today unless there's some type of news that invites the market that high. So personally, I don't think so. 10 years, let's go. How do you take your mind off the markets on your off time? It loses its excitement. It really does. When I first started trading, I wanted to be trading all the time. I actually look forward to weekends now. You know, there's some people who are just so adamant about trading. Yesterday, when I actually locked up $900, I kept on looking in the market. I want to go back and trade, but I had the discipline to not trade, which was good. But you know, you just kind of, you know, you just get used to it. It's just one of those things where you just get used to it. It doesn't become the more excitement that you can take out of trading, the better your trading is going to be. The more calm you are in your trades, the less focused you are on the actual money that you're trading. Those are all helpful things that will get you through it. So I just, you know, if I'm not in the markets, I'm doing something else. Trying to relax or playing poker or working out or spending time with my wife. So usually I'm pretty exhausted by the time I'm locking up my trading. Usually I'm pretty exhausted. When you execute trades, do you do it on the 50-minute? It depends. Again, it depends on the setup. If I'm taking a momentum-based setup, if there's a very strong confluence on the 15-minute bars, maybe I'm only focused on the 15-minute. The answer is it's contextual and depends. Is there any way to set TP and stop loss in TradingView with a market order? You can do stop market, or yeah, you could do a stop buy market, stop sell market for sure. Yeah. What does the Spaceman BTC indicator show? It shows all of these levels right there. Like current year high, previous day mid, Monday high, previous day low, previous week high, all of those levels. How long have you kept your same trading style? Did you have to adjust post-COVID? I mean, when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. And I still get people who watch my trading. They say, he has no idea what he's doing, and that's fine. My style is strictly based on momentum and reading order flow. I like to take trades where I have a lot of confluence, whether that's something in the Mag 7. Like if I'm talking about trading the NQ, I'm looking adamantly at the Mag 7 to give me confluence. I'm also looking at previous levels. I'm looking at areas of interest. And mainly my heavy focus is on what is happening with the auction here and now. Are people interested at this price? Why are they interested? Are there more buyers than sellers? Are there more sellers than buyers? And then trying to follow that momentum for as long as I can. Sometimes that momentum will last 10 handles. Sometimes it'll last 100 handles. Sometimes it'll last 5 handles. Sometimes it'll be a 2-handle scalp. Ideally, I want 200 handles in a trade, 500 handles in a trade. Am I going to get that? Probably not most of the time, but it does happen. By the way, we do have the news coming out in about 4.5 minutes here. We have the advanced retail sales. I'm going to go ahead and connect my trading screen over here. Let's see if we have anything to trade off of this. I personally don't think that I'm going to take a trade off of the retail sales, but would like to see how the market reacts on this. Let's see. So yeah, for my trading style, it's evolved over the years, but it's been basically order flow, momentum, and reading like auction theory and looking at key levels. It's an amalgam of all of these things. So all self-taught. I did have mentors along the way, specifically with options. It helped out a lot, understanding why certain levels attract based on options flow. Options are used heavily for hedging, and futures are as well. So all of that makes a lot of sense to my brain. Let's see here. Is there a video where you teach how you enter trades and what you're looking for? If you go through my live streams archive on YouTube, you can check all that out for free. Love the analogy. Nice. Dude, just lock up. You missed it. That should be a tattoo. Yeah, I agree. Morning, Brian. Good morning to you. Missed yesterday was your P&L. I always post my P&L on Twitter. It was $900 and some odd dollars. With fees, it was $600 and some odd dollars. Let's see here. The breakdown with your shift in mindset is so helpful. It reminds me of when I'm journaling. That's why I do this show. That's why I do this program. I just try to be as candid as possible, talking through everything I go through when it comes to trading. And hopefully that's helpful for people, because there's a lot of people who haven't been trading for 10 years, and it's helpful to get in the mind of somebody who's been doing this for that long and understanding that. Here's a secret. In 25 years, I've never celebrated Valentine's Day. Why not? The wife and I are going to do some class tonight with resin pouring. Very cool. Very cool. What's up, Coach Hoop? How are you, buddy? We are about 2 minutes out from the newsprint. We'll get back to the questions here after the newsprint. So keep the questions coming. Order book is starting to clear out here, getting very sparse. Like I said, I don't really want to trade on this print, but if there is something that we can snap on the afterglow, maybe we will. 90 seconds now. The expectations for advanced retail sales month over month is negative 0.2%. So we're expecting a drop in retail sales month over month. Let's see if it comes in hotter or cooler than what the expectation is. Just be careful out there, okay? Right now, no position on going into the news, of course. 1 minute now, 1 minute. Process over profit. Yep, agreed. Need help? I consistently make 3K a day for 10 to 15 days and give it all back in one day. I can't stop. Daily loss limit is your answer. That's the answer right there. And do not start a personal account unless you can set a daily loss limit, because that's going to be a fast track to ruin. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. No trade on for me. Completely flat. Want to see the reaction of this print. And that's why I'm flat right now, is because you can see it says very thin. Extremely thin right now. There is about a 6 handle gap of liquidity. I'm sorry, 6 tick, not 6 handle. Let's see. Remember, negative 0.2 is what the expectation is. And now 10 seconds. Order book is so dead. First reaction is to the top. Negative 0.9%. Wow, they smashed that expectation. So retail sales are down. See how that affects specific mags. I would think Amazon would come down a little bit on that. Let's see. Yep, Amazon is starting to tick down. I don't know how the NASDAQ will react on this, to be honest. It should. I mean, Apple should come down. Amazon should come down. I don't know if Nvidia will. Microsoft might come down a little bit. I don't know if Google will. Tell you what, I'm going to hit a quick restroom break and I'll be right back, because I don't want to trade this. I don't want to trade this until we get some clear directionality. So I'll be right back with you, folks. And we are back. What did I miss? Nothing. I guess 27 points up. Yeah, nothing burger, huh? All right, let's get back to these questions. What's my favorite fragrances? Creed is good. Louis Vuitton is good. I don't know what else. Baccarat. I guess those would be my tops. YSL has a couple good ones. Dior has some good ones. I don't know. I have a ton. I'd like to smell good. You know. One of the lesser known ones that I really like is Byretto. That's a good one too. I can't remember what the name is, but I think Mojave Ghost is good anyway. I don't know why we're talking about fragrances, but hey, there you have it. The dopamine rush goes away. Yeah, that's what happens when you've been trading for a long time. The dopamine rush does go away. Charles says, I hate weekends. Yeah, that's there's some traders out there that just can't wait to trade. That's a good thing about futures, though. It's a 23/6 product, 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. First, you do back testing, of course. One of the ways that I would help myself learn how to trade would be through back testing, as well as recording my screen, going back and rewatching my trades, as well as Bookmap has a recording feature built in. So going to those recordings and watching very specific areas of price where there was a huge interaction, something happened, there's news that came out, and seeing if you could try to build your pattern recognition on that. So come with not meeting the money. I feel like, yeah, when you don't need money, I feel like that's when you trade the best. When you're not desperate for cash, that's when you trade the best. Although if you're flippant with your money, you don't really care all that much, you're probably going to cause yourself quite a bit of damage. Brian says, I love weekends, have too many hobbies. I love the weekends too. I love it. It's a nice little break away from the markets. Markets are very taxing on your mental capital, at least for me. I know some people that it's different for them. So what's your average hold time? Depends. On scalps, it's pretty short time, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. On longer term trades, it could be 5-6 hours. I am what I am says, I'm at that point now. I love coming to work to trade, but I no longer get that gambler high and low. I just enjoy the job. There you go. That's where you want to be. That's pretty idealistic of where you want to be in your trading. When you lose, you should be kind of indifferent to it. When you win, you should be as indifferent as possible. It feels good to win, but you certainly shouldn't be like seeking that dopamine rush when you do win. So, hey, Amigo, what is the line you got way up on top? This one is current year high, I believe. That one, current year high, previous 4-hour high, right there. Can you get the Spaceman levels on NinjaTrader? I don't think they have it for NinjaTrader. I think it's only available on TradingView. Do you like trading the initial balance? It depends. Again, depends. If there's a good opportunity and you're looking for like the initial balance break, yeah, that could be helpful. There's so many different strategies that you can employ in the market. All that matters is you find something that works for you and you continue to do it consistently. Whoops. Gotta go back up here. Good morning. What platform you use to constantly view the Mag 7? I'm using TradingView. What about Core PPI? That's not out today unless I'm mistaken about something. That's not out today. We can get the import price index alongside the advanced retail sales. That was it. We do get capacity utilization, industrial production, manufacturing production. That's out at 9:15, so 15 minutes before the open. By the way, if you're new here, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. When we get to 500 likes, we'll do a poll. 1,000 likes, we'll stick around. We'll trade the open together. Could you share your perspective with Zhao? I don't know what Zhao is. What's up, Mr. Bugs? What's up, Sorrow? Let's see here. POS market, see what I said it would, and now it's long and wait for the open now. Well, just be patient. Just be patient. Creed Aventus, I have a bunch of different creeds. The Mountain Spring Water is really good. The Virgin Spring Water, I think, is another one. Smells like islands. Creed's very good. They have a lot of different options. Right now we're still chopping, so I'm not going to take any trades on this. Sex Panther, yeah, that's always a good one. How's the wife? Thank you for asking, RJ. I think she's going to wake up feeling pretty healthy today. It lasted about a week for me, so I would assume that she's probably going to be feeling pretty good today. Let's see here. Tom Ford, Amber. Oh yeah, Tom Ford. I used to get a lot of Tom Ford. I don't think I have any right now. Oh, that's right. I have a blue bottle with a gold label. It's like tangerine or something like that. Anyway, that one's good. It used to have like the oud and like the tobacco one. Those were good. Ran out of those though. Do you use TradeZella for journaling or back testing? No, I was going to try to use TraderView, but apparently they don't allow you to import TradingView. So I don't know if TradeZella would work. Maybe I'll try that out. Have you ever used Tradeify Straight Fund? I have not. How many hours do you spend in front of the screens? Basically, how long before you get burnt out? It depends. Nowadays, it's a lot less than when I first started. When I first started, I'd trade a lot of small caps. I'd trade a lot of options, mainly equities. Not a lot of futures when I first started. So, but I would park myself in front of my screens, and I'd probably spend 8+ hours every single day. So, a lot less now. Lucas says, "Hey, Ribs from Italy. Hey, what's up? Buongiorno." Ninja Trader UI feels like Windows 3.1. Yeah, maybe. What's up, G-Lines? Anya, congratulations on your day. We'll see you back here Monday. Zhao is gold. Let's check out GC. Ugh, looks very choppy and gross. We are coming back down to earth on that one, though. We did reject the VWAP at S&P's 6133, so I'm curious if we're actually going to tap that again and come back down. Valentina's a great brand, too. There you go. Noah says, I work with situational position sizing, so it not only depends on stop loss distance, but also on confidence. So after bigger consolidation, I bet more on breakouts. Does TS have issues with that? I can't imagine they would. Seems like real trading to me. I think you're totally fine in that. Copper is excellent. Let's see. HG, I think, is copper, right? Yeah. Yeah, it looks very similar to gold, but this is a nice short. Looks good. Very nice. AK Flow says, trading just feel stressful to me. I mean, it will for a while. It's until it doesn't. It's just one of those things. It's very stressful. I still get stressed out from trading. I've been doing it for 10 years. It's just one of those things. I don't know if I could ever say like, I mean, yes, technically it does get easier, but it's never, I've never like taken a trade and been like, oh, it's so easy. I don't think trading will ever be easy. You're putting money on the line, and money's our lifeblood. So you're risking a part of your life. It's like poker. Like I never say poker is easy. You get better at it. You spend more time with it. You get better, you know? Hey, Rips, thoughts on a nice juicy short today? Well, maybe. Let's look at the NQ charts. Maybe. Like I said, if we, let's actually look at S&Ps. If we get up to this VWAP and we reject, that could be something there. That could be a nice pattern. I feel like the smarter short was the Globex short, and I did not take that. 21 Handle says, no idea why I traded pre-market today. Took a few boredom trades and now I get to spend Friday open climbing out of a hole. Don't do what I did, people. Yeah, never take boredom trades, please. Like, just wait. Be patient. It's like same thing with baseball. You don't swing at every pitch that comes across the plate. With poker, you don't play any two cards. Try to look for advantages. Try to exploit weakness. Same thing for trading. If there's an exploitive trade that you could take where you think that there's something you can eye really well, take it. Don't take a trade out of boredom. Don't play any two cards that get dealt to you because you're bored. Don't swing at a pitch because you're bored. Take your time. Relax. One of the easiest mantras that you can remind yourself of is, I am going to let price come to me. I think it's a very powerful one. You remind yourself of that. I am going to let price come to me. Write that down somewhere. Put it on a Post-it note. If you have trouble with being patient for a trade, I am going to let price come to me. So now that gives you control versus you chasing around the market. You are defining the control is now on your end. I will let price come to me. You don't have any control where price is here and now. You don't. So what can we control? We can control our actions. We can define our actions, put the line in the sand and saying, I'm only going to interact with the markets when the price comes to me. Let's see here. It won't be shorts today. The Nas broke out of a long accumulative pattern. It could, yeah. You know, I could agree with that. Really don't have any long view on the market today. Again, one of those days where I kind of just feel indifferent about the markets. There's nothing really on the docket for news. We don't have, it's not monthly options expirations. That's next Friday. It is Valentine's Day, so I am in the spirit of relaxing and hanging out with my wife. So, do I even take a trade today? Who knows? We'll find out. Rios, ever since you started your personal brokerage account, you seem way more relaxed. Maybe. I don't know if that's true. I certainly wasn't relaxed when I took that stupid trade yesterday that bought me into the red. That was really dumb of me. I don't think I was relaxed. I think I was filled with some dumb juice. I don't know. That was pretty stupid. Pretty stupid. But yeah, maybe I am a little bit more relaxed. It also does help, you know, like, it's my rules, my account, my money. I don't have to think about anything. If I want to take a trade, I take a trade. If I see something that sets up, I take it. I don't think about really anything else. I'm not thinking about how many days, payouts, rules, drawdowns. I'm just focused on the market. So maybe I'm a little bit less stressed out. Maybe you're onto something. Is the market open on Monday? Oh, good point there. PPO, thank you. There is no market on Monday. There's going to be limited trading hours on Monday. Maybe we do a stream. We'll find out. I guess I have to tune in. But Monday is let me see if I have any kind of hours sent to me from my broker yet. Let's see. So Top Step sent out an email. 12 p.m. Central Time, early close. So what is that? 1 p.m. Eastern? Early close on Monday. So they want you to close your positions at 11:30 on your live funded accounts. Wait, 11:30 p.m.? What? Wait, what? They meant to write a.m. Oh, that's funny. They meant to write a.m. on that. Yeah, so 11:30 a.m. on live accounts, 11:45 a.m. on XFAs and combines for Top Step. There you go. So limited trading hours, maybe we'll trade together, but I think that the liquidity is going to be probably pretty sparse. Let's see here. Just passed another combine. Nice work there, Don. Way to go. Every time I think trading is easy, I blow up and go on tilt. That used to be my pattern. I'd repeat it all the time. I would have huge days, and then I would give back those days almost instantly. Because you put on the invincibility armor, you think you're the best trader in the world, and then you get smacked. So never think trading is easy. It's a very normal thing to go through, too. So what you're going through is completely normal. What if I do swing at every pitch in baseball? I think your average would be pretty low, but hey, maybe there's some success in that, right? Do you use VWAP or Anchor VWAP? This is my settings for VWAP. Session, Anchor, Source, HLC3. There you go. It's crazy how many traders start with small caps through options and end up with futures. Yeah. I did not start on small caps. Actually, the first trade I ever took was on an ETF. JNUG, JDust. Let's see here. Thanks, Trader Page and Rips. All good. Just need to use my head a little next time as my exact setup. Just didn't have the volume needed to be effective in with the market in rinse mode. Yeah, I hear you. What do you like listening to? I have a very eclectic taste of music, and everybody in MC knows that. I have a very eclectic taste of music. Place your order where your stop would be, and it comes to you. Yeah, very nice. I like that as well. Remind you of Vince Vaughn. That's funny. I just saved my Harry Potter, saved or waved, I'm guessing, my Harry Potter wand at my screen to move that VWAP so we hit 6134. Very nice there, Richard. Proud of you, buddy. Are you an order in type of guy, or are you going to cook for the wifey tonight? Tonight, probably just order something in, and then tomorrow taking her out to dinner if she's healthy. You didn't seem relaxed with those idiots on Twitter. Dude, on Twitter, it's so funny. I get so much more engagement when I was like, oh, why do you engage with them? I have fun with it. I think it's a fun thing to do. But I get so much more engagement for those types of posts where you call people out on their nonsense. Trading is very hard, right? Trading is very, very difficult. I never claimed that I'm this masterful trader or anything. I still have tons of trouble with my own trading from time to time. Often, you know, I've never claimed that I'm this fantastic trader or anything. Just a dude trying to press buttons. And over time, I've found consistent profitability in my trading. And for me personally, I've gone through what it feels like to be trying and trying and failing and trying and failing. Whether it's not only in trading, but in business as well. And it doesn't feel good. But the last thing that I've ever thought to do would be to take out that anger and frustration out on the world. Because it's not their fault. It's all internal, right? You don't improve your trading by being upset and angry with the world. You improve your trading by focusing on you and the internal. So I hope that anybody out there that is struggling with their trading, they realize that, you know, it doesn't have to be an attack on other people. You can focus within. Find that strength within to better yourself, better your trading. There are people out there, believe it or not, I mean, specifically people that aren't on Twitter. There are people out there that are consistently rocking the market, making millions and millions of dollars trading. Some of them are on Twitter. There's very few of them. Some of them are not. And there are people out there that are consistently beating the market. That's why there is trading. Trading exists because people do win. There's losers and there's winners, but there's a lot of winners out there, especially in the retail space. You can call up your broker and ask them, hey, you have any long-standing customers that are winning in the market? They'll tell you straight up. They'll say, yeah, we have clients that have been with us for years and they consistently pull money from the market. It's a fact, you know? It's a fact. What is with this music? There we go. So there you have it. Focus on yourself. Focus on how you can better your own trading. Don't worry about what knuckleheads are doing on Twitter. Even me. Don't worry about what I'm making. Don't worry about if I had a green day or red day. Who cares? I'm just a dude, right? Just a dude. Ribs, do you still encounter fear in trading? Fear? I don't know if fear is the right word. Sure, I get anxiety from time to time. You know, I certainly get anxiety. But yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think it'll ever become easy, but it will get easier. So he says, what's your P&L so far this year on the personal account? You got to be up a pretty good percentage. I'm thinking that I will post the FCM statement at the end of this month. I've been kind of holding back on it because I feel like the moment that I start to open Pandora's box with that, now I'm trading for other people versus trading for myself on that account. So I've kind of thought about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just, it's my money, right? It's my money. It's my account. I'm doing what I want with it. I've been doing very well with it since the inception of the account. And I don't really want to break that streak because then now I'm feeling like I'm beholden to report to everybody like, hey, this is how much I'm up. This is what I'm doing, and et cetera, et cetera. I don't think I should be beholden to people for that because then it becomes less of my account and more of a community account. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet, but we'll check back at the end of the month and see. How much capital you recommend to trade with your own money, the less amount to stay safe? I would say just trade on props for a while if you've been trading for less than 5 years. There's no reason to start your own personal account, in my opinion, if you've been trading for less than 5 years. Because I think that you're going to lose that money, personally. I lost a ton of money when I first started trading, and I'm a lot of money. Crazy amounts of money. So I don't want that to happen to anybody. Props mitigate that risk unless you're a crazy person. What's the best trading psychology book you would recommend? Trading in the Zone and Trading in the Zone and Best Loser Wins. These are the days when the market is off or limited hours. Yes. Rips, what's your opinion on XRP? I don't really have one anymore. I bought XRP when it was like 0.0006 cents, and I got out years ago. So I think I sold it $2.50. So I made a lot, but I have no opinion on it now. Recently passed my second combine, so I'm currently trading 2 XFAs. Do you think it's smart to copy trade or treat them as separate accounts? I would say separate accounts. If you ever trade CFD, no, it's illegal in the US to do that, so no. NQ gone way too high all previous day. Value levels down there. Prop, good target if we short. Potentially, yes. Rips, when you playing poker again? Do you live in Vegas? I do. Might be playing on next week on the Venetian live stream. Maybe, we'll see. But the show that I taped is going to be airing in March. I play poker all the time. There's 1,000 people watching. Everyone like the video for the homie. Thank you. Yeah, click the lucky like button, please. Twitter's insane right now. It's war every minute between props, people, scam, etc. It's so toxic. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Would you be better at trading or poker? I don't know. I've made more money in poker in the last 8 months than I have in trading, but who knows? I mean, I feel like my trading continually improves. I've been playing poker for much longer than I've traded for, but I think I enjoy poker more than trading. Enjoy it from like, I don't know. There's a social aspect of poker with live poker that you don't get with trading, and I enjoy being social with people. So I love poker. I love poker. Thank you for showing up, Ribs. You've helped me like you couldn't even believe, man. These free streams are worth $1 million to a lot of us, brother. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you, buddy. What is with this choppy PA? Yeah, I mean, that print gave us nothing really to trade off of. If you were long off that retraction down to 22,080, you're up quite a bit now, almost 40. So outside of that trade, I don't really see much. We are pushing up here. We are trying to explode through the VWAP. But we could easily see that getting pushed right back down. Are you trading with DOT Steel or with your personal account? What is DOT Steel? DOT Steel. Oh, with Top Step still. Yeah, I mean, that's what this is right here. This is my live account with Top Step. I haven't taken a trade except for Monday on this thing. So, I've been squarely focused on my personal account recently. Would have profited yesterday had I not moved my stop loss to break even so soon. SMH. Well, you can. One of the good things to learn from that is that if you're recording your screen, you can usually catch on to things like that, and you'd be shocked at that. When you're in a trade in the moment, time seems to be dilated and act a little bit differently versus if you record your screen and you actually watch back your trades. I think you'll actually realize like maybe you're doing things a little bit too quickly and you need to let the trade develop. Maybe, right? So I would say record your screen, go back and watch it and see if there's anything there that can help you. For me, that's what I noticed early on in my trading. I used OBS to record my screen. And one of the first things that stood out to me is like, dang, this is way different because when I'm in the trade, time is totally different. I feel like I'm not acting as fast as I was. And like when I'd watch my trades back, I'd be like, why was I taking profit so early into a trade? I could have let this trade develop. Like, why am I so like ants in my pants? Like, I want to get out of this trade. And it's like, it's all the things that we run into when we first start trading. You get a green trade on, you can't wait to pay yourself because it's like, you don't want to have the pain of like a green trade going red. But it's like, if you have a good trade on, you have a really good entry and the entry makes sense, you got to let that trade develop. So I would say best way to start working on that would be record your screen. Record your screen. Rips, is the wife back booling yet? Hopefully today she's about 80% booling. I'm hoping that. Will you eventually make your way back to the other stream? It's ironic they talk about transparency. You won't address the elephant in the room because many have asked about your whereabouts. I'm right here, Paul. Not going anywhere. Right here. Rate my fragrance collection. Dunhill. Hold on one second. Dunhill, Icon, Guerlain, Velvetier, Tour de Hermes, D&G, Italian Love, Burberry Euro, Polo, Chanel. I know a few of those. Guerlain is nice. Hermes is okay. I don't think I've done the D&G Italian Love. I don't think I've smelled that one. Polo, I think, is nice. It's a good collection. Hey, Ribs, is there any giveaway for today? I really need a Clubhouse free trial. I think we do one tomorrow. Tuesday. I think we do a giveaway on Tuesday or something like that. You love poker, you love winning money on poker. Both, but I actually enjoy the game of poker. It's like, I play chess a lot still, too. I play chess online, and I love over-the-board chess, too, OTB. I enjoy it. It's fun. I really do enjoy poker. The social aspect of it, like I said, it's great. I love it. Hanging out with the boys. Sometimes some girls too. I mean, poker is not restrictive on only males playing the game. There's a lot of talented female players out there too. What's the potential return? Buying calls 100 points away from the market in NQ. I mean, it depends. What's the strike? What's the price? And we can go from there. If you give me exact numbers, I can tell you exactly what the potential return would be. Alexandra says, a great night of poker at a great social action heavy table are some of the best memories that keep you coming back to play more. Amen. See, that's what I'm talking about. Alexandra knows. Nice work there, Richard. Hey, thank you for all your explanation in your life. Just want you to know, what do you need to get to a live account on top? So they don't say, but consistent profitability is the key. Just focus on trading well, and maybe you'll get the call up. That's what I'd say. 9 a.m. coming and going, nothing happening. Kind of just gross, boring price action here. I feel like if buyers want to take control of this tape, they would have done it by now. Kind of leaning that we might go lower here. We might break this previous week high. We might be going down and test that at least. So we'll see. How did you learn to take risks? Take the risks to be successful? Like, how do you recognize the difference between a calculated risk and being risky in terms of finding success? Trial and error, my friend. I've had way more failures in my life than successes. The successes have been much more profitable than what the failures have costed me. So I think that kind of goes with like how trading should be too. Your losing trades should never cost you as much as what your winning trades make you. You should be able to have 10 losing trades and 1 to 2 winning trades should be able to wipe that out. Usually. I mean, that's idealistic, right? But no, I've failed in tons of businesses that I've created. I've failed in products. I failed in so many different aspects of my life. But the wins that I've had in my life have taken care, they've washed away any of those failures that I've had. So over time, we grow, we learn, take risks. Some of them are not calculated. Some of them are extremely risky. Some of them don't pan out. But gotta live life, right? Gotta live life, go through it. Ribs, thoughts on Nvidia? I mean, we're holding up these highs here. I do think that we've been on a nice uptrend. The lowest that we had was like almost down to 112 there. Let's see. Yeah, we're about back at that midpoint that we were trading back in January. Let's see the 1 hour here. A lot of liquidity contracted in this area, so I mean, if we get through this, I think that we'd be targeting 140 plus. So be keen to look at the options chain to figure out more. If we don't get good PA today, I'm gonna log off and buy some overpriced eggs. There you go. Ribs, I see you follow Adam Mancini, as I do as well for sure. Is there a way to translate levels to NQ somehow? I do follow him, but I don't, he doesn't actually show up on my feed, surprisingly. So I don't know what's up with that. I haven't actually seen any of his posts in a long time. I have an indicator that takes a screenshot every N seconds when in an open position. That's cool. I like that a lot, troops. Very cool. If you get out early, it means you went in a trade you weren't fully convinced in. Yeah. It is also good though, like to get into trades versus hesitating and not taking trades. So. Rips, do you consider poker as a main income or trading, or is poker just a hobby? I mean, they both generate income for me, so I guess you could say it's a main income. It's certainly, I mean, I guess you'd say both. Tough to break that scarcity mindset. Sure, you can be. I swear you said we're long. I haven't taken a single trade today. Not a single trade. I'm in super ultra mega chill mode right now. Is poker more difficult than trading? Depends on game selection. I could play somebody who's gonna wipe the floor with me in poker, but I wouldn't, right? I would never play, for instance, I would never play heads up with somebody who's much better than me, which is a lot of poker players out there, by the way. Tons and tons of poker players would kill me in a heads up match. I just wouldn't pick that as a game selection. If I could play against somebody who's never played poker before for high stakes, I would. So that would be less difficult than trading. Trading can be somewhat less difficult at times, but I don't think either are easy. Is one more difficult than the other? Poker probably would be less difficult if you have consistently good game selection. That's a good topic. When do you pull off your trade? First red candle. How do you find out if it's fully developed? For me personally, I'm reading order flow, looking at hold numbers. Are we holding certain hold numbers? I'm long. Are we protecting those hold numbers with strong bids? I'm short. Are we having heavier offers overhead? Michael says, I blew 2 cash accounts. I didn't know prop firms existed. It hurt because I don't make a ton of money. Yeah, it can be very painful. Very, very painful. One of these days I'll win something. I've been here for 17, 18 months. Have you never won something, G-Lines? I swear you've won something before. I swear you've won a few times, haven't you? Can you choose not to go live with Top Step if they ask you to? No, you must. Do I like Cartier watches? I've never owned one. I'm not a big fan, personally. Have any business failures? Dude, yes. 90% of the businesses I've started have failed. Maybe more. I was a serial entrepreneur ever since I was younger, and I had nothing but failures. That's the nature of being an entrepreneur. Tons and tons of failures in business. Any thoughts on the Friday dumps the past few weeks? It grinds up all week and dumps on Friday. Hey, maybe there's a pattern there. Been trading a lot of silver recently. It's very momentum based. Not gonna lie. Have you tried it? No, I don't think I've ever actually traded a single contract of silver. Gold I have traded, but I don't prefer it. Trade should end in 1 of 4 ways. 1, big win. 2, small win. 3, break even. 4, small loss. Never big loss. I agree. It's easier said than done, though. Much easier to say it than to do it. Richard says, I've been sick for the past few days. Loaded up on... I love you, Richard. Ribs, what got you into poker? Is there strategy in poker? Yes, there's tons of strategy in poker. I mean, I got into poker way back. I think it was Rounders originally that got me into poker, and then the whole poker boom of Chris Moneymaker and online poker. I was playing a lot of online poker, so yeah, all sorts of stuff. There's tons of strategy in poker, tons and tons of strategy in poker. Pharaoh says, I liked the stream when I first got on. Like, I think everyone should. It's your stop loss, basically. I always said it. Let's see where we're at right now. Can we run a poll? We are at, is that real? 371 likes? Really? For real? That's it? Wow. All right. A month of MC would be delicious. Yeah, definitely give that away next week. We could do that for sure. Rips, if you ever get down, you can out trade me in the morning. You can beat me when I race against any of your cars in my camera, and then you can beat me at poker night, get your confidence back. Dude, come on, you're crazy. Can you earn money playing poker online? Sure. Yeah, if it's legal to play online poker where you are. Yeah, for sure. Tons of real money poker out there. Magnus Carlson also plays poker. Yeah, he actually has played at the game that I play in at Bobby's room. I started playing that when I moved here. He's played at that game before. I have never played with him, and I've never seen him in person. So maybe in the future it would be very cool. All right, we have about 22 minutes here until the open. We are looking for 1,000 likes to continue to trade the open. 500 likes, we will do a poll and see what's what. I still haven't taken any trades. Haven't seen anything tickle my fancy, and that's okay. Talked about this earlier. Let the price come to you. I still think, if anything, gun to my head, Still think that we are collecting liquidity on the overhead offers here. And we're probably going to take it lower. The way that this is trading out. We're right at that point of control right now. Betwixt here, where I decided to try to short the market. Was that yesterday? No, it was... Where did I try to short? Or where I tried to long. It was where I tried to long. No, wait, this is the S&Ps. I'm like, why does this look not right? Tried to long... was it here? Tried to long there. Or was it earlier? Let's just pull up the trades and see. It was there. That's where I tried to long. So yeah, we're at this point of control right now. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. Bet Magnus splashes the pot. He's a very, very smart dude. Very, very smart dude. 700 likes for today. Gotta be, let's do, I'll give you 950. 950. 950. I'll drop it 50. We can do a poll here since we are close to 500. Let's see here. Let's see. Will the NQ end the day above or below? Let's do 22,100. Below. Shorts are working here. All right. Go ahead and vote the poll. Votes are anonymous. So vote with honesty, please. We swept a little bit of liquidity below 22,100. And we are bouncing back up. How to start learning poker? Play it. Just play. Shouldn't play poker because you want to make money. You should play poker because you enjoy playing poker. Let's see here. Herbs, how do you learn to take the risk to be successful? Like, how do you recognize the difference between a calculated risk and being risky in terms of finding success? Trial and error, really. Trial and error. There's no real manual on. There's a lot of luck involved too. There's a lot of luck. I mean, there's always an element of luck involved in anything as far as taking risks, in my opinion. So it all depends. You just have to get your hands dirty, get out there. Did you start on the training videos recommended? You mentioned a couple weeks ago, especially for Bookmap. I haven't yet, no. I'm thinking about still doing that though. Lower, whoever said it was Friday pattern in the last few days. Mandelbrot Madness. Is it really like super fractal right now? Do you play the game Brad Owen plays in? He was playing at the table next to us, and he refused to come into the bigger game on Super Bowl weekend. We were all kind of talking smack to him, like, Brad, come on over, Brad, come over. And I think he lost. He got blasted. So, yeah, I see him all the time, though, at Bellagio. I've never played with him. Almost played with him at the Win one time, but yeah. Poker, where you can be right at the right time and still lose. Oh, yeah. Get crushed. Happened with this Super Bowl weekend on about 120K pot I had with my friend Marcus. I had King Queen suited. Flop came King of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds, 5 of Hearts. And I had King Queen of Spades. Basically got it all in on the flop. I have top 2 pair. King of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds, 5 of Hearts. He turns over 5-7 of diamonds. We ran it twice. He hit a diamond on both boards. 120K pot. Not fun. Brad ran into quads 3 times. Oof, that's some bad luck right there. Hey Rips, is this news going to be impactful? One, or is it not very important? The only news that's left is coming in less than 2 minutes here. It's not important. Not that important. Oh, I'm so tired. Maybe I just don't even trade today. Let's see what happens for this newsprint. Let's see. A lot of bulls in chat. 44% so far are saying above. A lot of bulls in chat. We still are holding 22,100 here. Very indecisive market. Very choppy, very gross ever since that print. Just gross. I feel like the longs probably are mostly capitulated by now. I don't think most of those original longs off the newsprint are reloading. So much overhead supply on that too. Guess we'll see. 45 seconds till the news. Let's see, let's see. It's one of those Fridays where Rips has convinced me that the nap is the best approach. Yeah, I think that's going to be my MO too. I actually don't mind having a no trade Friday. I really don't. Kind of exhausted. It's been a long week. It's been a good month so far. So tired too. All right, here we go. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. What does big overhead supply do to the markets? Usually people who are either getting out of longs or fixing to get short. Overhead supply means overhead offers. We're filling into a lot of offers. We're probably not going to have enough buyers to break through. Look at that. No reaction on the print. Literally zero. All right, let's go ahead and end the poll. 490 likes. Almost got there. All right, 45% say above, 33% say below, 21% say not a clue. I mean, that's going to wrap up my Friday here. The market's just not giving me any opportunities to trade, which is fine. No trade Friday. It's okay. Going to the weekend. Probably won't trade anything. We'll see. But that's it. Have a happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a great day out there. Be easy this weekend. Don't drink and drive. If you are going to drink, drive with Uber or Lyft. And folks, I will see you bright and early on Tuesday. Maybe Monday. Maybe Monday. Maybe. We'll see. Just watch for the schedule. Easiest way to find the schedule. Just make sure to subscribe with your notifications turned on. And it'll send you a push notification anytime I go live. Easiest way to do it. So, all right, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.